How doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. Oh, and today we're getting played with a little bit of a Marvel Legendary. What if Scarlet Witch became a zombie? That's what we're doing. This was suggested on my last playthrough. Somebody wanted to see a true solo, so I figured let's try to do a true solo. Unfortunately, I don't know how well this is going to go because this seems like it might be very broken for true solo. In the thematic matchup I originally made, it was broken as well, so I don't think this was going to ever work. But I figured let's go ahead and get it played. One caveat, I did not put the extra hero in the deck. Instead, I put the Deadlands into the deck. And the reason is all you're doing is adding 8 cards so they can have the rise, and then you have to attack them based on their attack value. So really, I feel like those cards do the exact same thing. It's 8 cards versus 8 cards. I think it's just the way they put it and worded it was so that way if you didn't have that expansion, which of course is Secret Wars 1 or 2, and it's really hard to get, you don't have to worry about it. But in the end, I think it's still going to do the same thing because they've got the Rise of the Living Dead keyword, and they have attack values that I need to overcome. I guess the only difference is I won't have any like 2 attack values that I'll have to overcome. So let's go ahead and flip over, get this started. Here we go. We are set up. Our heroes are Gamora, Destroyer of Thanos, Apocalyptic, Black Widow, and then of course Captain Carter. So the ladies are going up against the Lady of Magic, Scarlet Witch, Mastermind. She gets +1 for each hero with an odd numbered cost you play this turn. So I want even numbers, I guess. Always lead Zombie Avengers in solo mode. If you use something other than Zombie Avengers, you basically have to give them the Rise of the Living Dead. Master Strike does this cross-dimensional zombie rampage, which means that I'll need to stop that. I have to reveal a card that has zombie in the name. So that should easily be able to be done because, I mean, they'll be in my victory pile. Really not sure how that's supposed to ever work because she would always have a zombie in the victory pile. But then you get Rise Living Dead, which I guess means that you have to reveal it. It goes to the top of the pile, so then she's going to guaranteed to do a Rise of the Living Dead, which basically puts them back into the city. And then we're doing Marvel Zombies, so we're zombie on zombie. So 4 twists, and then include exactly 1 villain group with Rise of the Living Dead. This is what I said. I broke that because I have 2 groups with Rise of the Living Dead because she was going to make me add a group for Rise of the Living Dead anyways. Or no, I'm sorry. This is going to make me add a group for Rise of the Living Dead anyways. So it's kind of weird that it says that, except for, like I said, if you don't happen to have that other expansion. So it says add 8 random cards from another hero to the deck. 1 to 2 players, we did have to add an extra 3 bystanders. Hero cards from the villain deck are zombie villains, right? So they're going to have the zombie keyword, which again, they're going to have anyways. And their attack is equal to their cost +1, worth of +1. Their worth VP equal to their cost. Again, I'm not going to worry about the VP because I'm not scoring this one on my legendary leagues like I normally would. They have Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, and then of course Fight. Play a copy of this card as a hero, then put it into your victory pile as a villain. It has Rise, right? So that's the only thing I won't be able to do really is play a copy of this card because I don't have any of that stuff to copy. So maybe that doesn't work. Twist each villain in the city with Rise of the Living Dead escapes. Then players on a twist. Each villain in the city with Rise of the Dead escapes. Then play another card from the villain deck. Evil wins when there are 3 villains per player in the escape pile or the villain deck runs out. So that's what I mean by it's going to be hard with solo because basically I lose at 3 twists. If I haven't gotten rid of them out of the row, she's going to add them back in, they're going to add them back in, and they're going to add them back in themselves. So I feel like this might be a futile effort. Now, let me go ahead and I need to get a hero. So that way I can actually have something to copy. So let me be right back. I forgot about that. Where's my be right back? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is T'Challa. We're going to take Star-Lord T'Challa, and we are going to just take 8 of his cards. These aren't sleeved yet, so because I wasn't planning to play with them, and my cards aren't sleeved until actually I get ready to play with them. So, all right, so we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as they come out, when we fight them, we will just draw one of these cards. So it really doesn't matter where I put it. Right. So we'll draw one of those cards whenever we fight to see what we get to copy. Yeah. I know that Bagel Top, he has some tokens which you can add to an existing hero, but for me... Hi, Lucita. Hi, Lucita. Are you supposed to be with me, or are you supposed to be with Mommy? With me? No. No, you're not supposed to be with me. You're supposed to be with Mommy. Go with Mama, please. Go with Mama. See me more. See, Daddy will be out there in a little bit. Go with Mommy. No. No running around. Go with Mommy. Come here. Come here. Come here. See. Go with Mama. Come on. Go with Mama. Come on. You stay with them. Sorry about that, guys. I figured I was gonna be like 3 seconds, and otherwise I would have put up the be right back screen again. All right, so that's done. That's done. Move these off over here, and I guess we'll get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I forgot to shut that door again. I didn't shut the door because Bella left. I figured she was going to come back in and follow me. She did not. She did not. So, 6 cards. That's what we got. We got... Oh, so we got all recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did shuffle. I promise. I shuffled. All right. So, of course, solo. These 2 start in the row. There's other thing with solo, right? With the market row. So again, I've never played true solo, so this is... Got to look a couple things up. No. Into the core rules. Where's solo? Where'd they put it? Here. No. Here you go. Whenever you complete a scheme twist effect, choose a hero from the HQ that costs 6 or less, put it at the bottom of the hero deck. Okay, so on a scheme twist. Some scheme twists say things like play 2 cards from the villain deck, which can cause more tests, but okay. Each other player. Since there's only one villain group in a 1-player game, ignoring always leads ensures... Okay, that's just, you can ignore the always leads. Win the game batting after victory and then subtracting things. So... I'm not keeping score. All right, so that's it. I knew there was something that needed to change. So on a scheme twist, I discard 1, put it at the bottom. Gotcha. All right, so right off the bat. See, and the problem is I can't get rid of these guys too soon because they're really the only way I can cover up the Rise of the Living Dead. So, ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. There's nobody in there to rise. Zombie Hawkeye. Fight, each player draws a card. Okay. Well, All right, we're going to need some attack right off the bat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have a 5-cost card with 3 attacks. So I guess we will get that first. Which gives us 1 left, which does nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And we're... Well, don't slide that over. Maybe we don't have to do this. Zombie Thanos. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, doesn't take effect. Escape. What happens if he escapes? Escape, Thanos ascends to become a new mastermind. He gains the ability, Master Strike. Each player reveals their hand and KOs one of their non-gray cards. Alright, non-gray heroes. Alright, well, this is not going to happen. Because I've only got 4 attack. And Zombie Hawkeye takes 5. Although it wouldn't matter. He would just be coming back. And I got 2 recruit. So, 2 recruit. Draw a card. You get +2 with another red. What if you get +2 stars and +2 attack? And that what if keyword, I forget what it does. It has been a while since we have played what if. What if? New keyword highlights how heroes destined to pivot and crucial. Some heroes say things like, what if? You get blah and blah. This means choose a hero class and hero, then reveal the top card of your deck and either put it on the top or bottom and discard. If reveal card has the hero class or hero name, then you choose to do the what if effect. Okay. So I reveal a card, and then if it's... So right now I could say shield, and it would almost be a guaranteed. This gives me both, so I think we are going to do that. Although that's a risk, because I have to succeed in order to even get anything out of that one. All right. And then we have 4 attack. I hate to get rid of these guys right now. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. I forgot these guys have Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead too. No, I have no way to cover. I think I've just set up a game that is impossible to win. I think I just did. I think I set up... I thought this was going to be an impossible game. Because it says 1 villain group. This is a villain group too. So I technically have 3 groups that have Rise of the Living Dead. Which is why I said in solo, I think this is impossible. In two-handed, I might have had a chance. Each villain in the city with Rise of the Living Dead escapes. Then play another card from the villain deck. Yeah, so... And when there are 3 villains per player. Right, so this is a henchman villain, not a villain. These are villains. But like, if that scheme twist came up right now, that's 2. They're going to go back in there and escape. Yeah, I think I've made this unwinnable. I don't even think I think the first time I get like a twist or 2, this is going to be game over. All right, so I guess it doesn't matter. I was thinking I could use these guys to cover up, and I can't use these to cover up. The only thing I can use to cover up are going to be bystanders. All right, oh, that's fine. All right, we'll use our 3 attack to get rid of one of these guys. Reveal a fight. Reveal a... I forget the red one is. Red hero in the KO. Reveal a red hero or KO one of your heroes with a attack icon. So I guess I'm KOing this. And KO goes to a different pile. It doesn't cover those guys up. It doesn't go to the victory pile. All right. Well, there. We've killed 1 zombie. Technically, we haven't killed a zombie. We've killed a Ghost Rider. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about this. When you add in the henchman group, definitely don't add in the henchman group that has Rise of the Living Dead. Or at least not with the Marvel Zombies scheme. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got our attack. We don't get the bonus attack yet. Another attack. Another attack, another attack, another attack. All right, because here's the problem. That ambush is going to come in, and that's just going to come right back. So then I'm going to be at a full city again, right? Private Dividend. Each player checks the top card of the victory pile. If that card is a villain with a Rise of Living Dead ability, so it says a villain. Okay, so but the henchman has. Okay, but it just says villain. It doesn't say henchman. It re-enters the city. A villain that re-enters the city, or does that henchman count as a villain because it has the word henchman villain? Yes, more legendary. Yes, Steve, more legendary. But this is probably going to be a very quick stream minus all the interrupt. The stream's going to look like it's longer than it really is because I think I've set myself up on an unwinnable game. Follow the same rules of villains re-entering the city. First, check the villain is pushed out and escape and resolve any escape effects. Then do any ambush abilities for the arriving villain. However, note that a villain returning because of does not itself bring back another villain. However, since each player is affected by it, several villains might still return when it occurs. This is changed from the keyword that appeared in Secret Wars, which could chain. When it happens, it affects each player in order, including escapes. How do I stop zombies from returning? By burying them deep. After fighting a villain with Rise of the Living Dead, look for ways to put a card that doesn't have Rise of the Living Dead on top of the zombie villain, effectively burying it. That way, the next time it happens, you'll be fighting a villain that doesn't have Rise of the Living Dead, or a mastermind tactic. Or a mastermind tactic, or rescuing a bystander. You could also soulbind the Rise of the Living Dead card to bind the zombie's soul and prevent it from returning. Who has soulbind? Yeah, it says henchman villain, so it's both. Mastermind tactics should never return to the Rising Living Dead. Zombie Scarlet Witch fight, affording this tactic victory power Rise of the Living Dead. This means that fighting any tactic with Rise of the Living Dead can return other Rise of the Living Dead villains to the city. However, the mastermind tactics themselves are never returned, even if the top of your victory pile has a mastermind tactic with Rise of the Living Dead. Put a villain with a bystander victory pile, choose the order. Yeah, I think this is gonna be unwinnable. There's no way, because this alone, I'm gonna lose because of this alone, right? Because right now, for example, say the card that comes out is a twist. All three of these are gonna go to the escape pile, and I lose. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to do this in solo. Like, I don't know if this should have been adapted for solo, where it's three villains per player in the escape pile, and that 3 was assuming 2 players. I'm not familiar with the scheme. Yeah, it's in the what if expansion. I feel like only 3 is impossible on solo. Let's say I did have a different. I mean, if I did have a different henchman group in here, then this wouldn't have been out there, and therefore this would not have taken effect. So do I unthematic this game and get rid of these henchmen? I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Let me grab another henchman, because otherwise this is not going to happen. All right, so I've quasi-thematic now. I went with Spider Infected. So we'll say Spider Infected is like a zombie plague too. So that did introduce Wall Crawl, which is when I recruited a hero, I may put it at the top of your deck. So I recruited that. I recruited that 2-cost card. So technically this would have been at the top of my deck when I shuffled. So if we go like this, then this would have been like that. We'll go with that instead. All right. So maybe, hopefully, this gives me a better chance because I need something to cover these guys up, which I took that out and maybe I shouldn't have. But we'll see. Scheme twist. So yeah, this is almost a loss right off the bat. So on a twist, each villain in the city with Rise of the Living Dead escapes. Boom, boom. Then play another card from the villain deck. So they escape. On escape, oh, that doesn't slide over. On escape, I got to get rid of 2 cards. I don't want to get rid of my draw cards. This is what if draw card. This is draw a card. I got a lot of draw cards. You may have a villain capture a bystander. See, I need to do this too. I need her because I need bystanders in here. If you have at least 4 bystanders in your victory pile, get 2 more recruit. I think these are going to play well together. Let's get rid of the what if. And then that would have refilled. 2 duplicate cards. Yeah, we'll just get rid of both of those. All right. Yeah. So, although I guess I'm just destroying these, so it doesn't matter. All right. Oh dear. All right. Another scheme twist. No, I was like, if it's another scheme twist, I'm in business because that's what it is. There's no way to get these guys back out of here, out of this escape pile. I don't think. Sorry, late to party. Hey, Dennis. No, not really late to the party. I had to kind of reset things because I had put in the zombie Ghost Riders, or the Ghost Riders, which have Rise of the Living Dead. And the problem is that means I have nothing to cover the other Rise of the Living Dead cards. And the only thing that I'm unsure of, and I feel like is broken in solo, is that the twist is because each villain in the city with Rise of the Living Dead escapes. In a solo game, like, that's 3 villains. And you could have 3 go out at once. I just had 2 go out at once. Meaning, you know, I can lose the game on, like, turn 2. So we'll have to see. I might have to reset and maybe try a second time, depending how this is going. So let's see what we got. So, we know we got tons of shield cards. So we are going to, what if? Is it a shield? It is shield. So we get 2 and 2. 3, 4, 5 recruit. So we have 5 recruit, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. The problem is I don't want to attack. Like, I need to leave these guys out there. Like, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that other wall crawl, now that I think about it. And 6 is not enough to do anything to her. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Hang on. This would have captured a bystander. So I began when I switched it out. When you rescue this bystander, look at the top card of your deck. KO 1 card, discard 1 card, put it in one of the deck. I didn't have a deck at that time, so it's really no big deal. But this would have got a bystander. This would have a bystander. Yeah. Kind of thematic if zombies overwhelm you on turn 2, but not a fun play. Yeah, David, not a fun play if zombies are killing me in turn 2. I mean, it just sucks that I lose this 6 attack, right? Because when you rescue this bystander, a player of your choice gains a shield officer. Because I only have, here's the reason. I only have 4. In solo, you only have 4 of these. So to cover things up, you only have 4. And I don't have anything like send a agent undercover, right? So I can't even put that in there. They talked about Soulbind, but I'm wondering if that's the Doctor Strange, and I didn't play Doctor Strange either. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to attack those guys. So all this attack wasted. So we just got our 1, 2, 3. We have our 5 recruit. So I need this because I need more bystanders, right? Yeah, I need this because I need more bystanders. So we're going to use the 4 to get... Oh, also when this twist came out, sorry, when this twist came out, I should have gotten rid of a card to the bottom. Now, is that a mandatory or is that a may in solo? I'm doing this for the viewers. The viewers wanted me to play solo. I'm playing solo. I can't say I enjoy this as much as playing two-handed. Whenever you complete a scheme twist, choose a hero that costs 6 or less. Yeah, so you have to do it. Dang it, it's a mandatory effect. So liberate 3. Yeah, look at the liberate keyword. Liberate 3, I think. Yeah, Apocalyptic hails from reality. This means you get +3 damage, usable only against villains holding bystanders or the mastermind. Okay, so she gets 3 bonus if they have a bystander or mastermind. You can use the attack that's only usable against masterminds, like Liberate, on additional attack that mastermind requires. So like she requires. So I think that I like better than the recruit. So we will go ahead and put the recruit version of that card on the bottom. So this would have refilled previous turn. Still not going to buy that card. And then this would refill for what I just acquired. All right, discard because we're not going to attack anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So big recruit turn, no attack turn again. So 2 turns in a row, no attack. All right, so let's see what we got. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Luckily I got rid of the Ghost Rider, so that's, doesn't matter now because there's nobody there to rise. And the Rise of the Living Dead has to come from here. I don't think it can come from the escape pile. I think it has to come from your victory pile, right? That's what we read. Yeah, it means each player checks the top of their victory pile. So it's only the victory pile. So yeah, that's what it seems bad. Each player checks top victory pile. Card is villain, right? Yeah, top card, so play smart. Yeah, so that's the problem though, is like, I'm probably going to lose from this. I don't know if I'll lose from that necessarily and them coming in. I'm going to lose from this. Because as soon as there's 3 for a solo game, you lose. And I'm at 2. And if I get another twist, basically it's game over. So I feel like this is broken in solo. I feel like it maybe should be a minimum 6. Like in a 2-player game, it'd be 6. I think in solo, it should probably be 6 as well. Fight KO one of your ones. So this is Madam Hydra Zombie. So we do need to have a T'Challa. So that way we know what our actual ability we're going to copy is. Again, this is broken too. I shouldn't do this card. I should have had T'Challa in there, but I didn't. I wanted the zombies. I'm fine with just doing the fight effects, but yeah, I'm fine with doing the fight effects. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the fight effects. I'm not doing that. We're just going to do the fight effects on them. I'm already playing incorrectly. Let's keep going with it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, I have too much recruit for what I have out here. The Liberate would be fine. I could do this. Draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Which would then help with Super Soldier because then I would know what the what if would be. If you have at least 4 bystanders in victory power, get +2 recruit. Get +1 recruit for each different printed recruit number among all of your heroes. 1 plus is the same as 1. I think this. And then her 6 comes out. Ugh. We'll do the 2. All right. Discard 1. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so my 2-player matchup, I've got both of the Riseling deck because it's meant to be like hard. But technically, I guess you're not even supposed to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was a horrible draw. Horrible, horrible draw. All right, that's the only card we got, and we can't even use it. Can't even use the Liberate. I mean, we can on these guys, but I don't want to. I need to get rid of this one. All right, so draw. And we got Zombie Loki coming out. So really, I need her to add a bystander to both of these. So then I can take them out and cover them up with a bystander. So. Or I need to have enough damage to be able to take this out and this out in a single turn. Escape. Loki ascends to be a new mastermind, just like... Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have another mastermind. I forgot about that. When Thanos escapes, he becomes a mastermind. So technically, I only have 1 up here now. Yeah, Loki reminded me. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and draw a card. We're going to go ahead and draw a card. And I may have a villain. Oh, that's what I wanted. Villain capture a bystander. All right. What if, let's say shield? Am I doing name or am I doing, hang on. Am I doing name or faction? Hero class or hero name. Okay, I'm doing hero class. Oh no, shield doesn't have a class. So the hero class for that just be nothing? There is no class for them? Can I say shield agent? Because there is no class? Huh. There's the card anatomy. I don't see the card anatomy on here. What do you guys think? Can I just say shield? I mean, I guess like I could say, I mean, I know it's not shield agent. I guess I could just say shield trooper. So we'll just say shield trooper. Nope, it was the shield agent. You gotta be kidding me. See, I would rather say class, but these are classless. So I don't know how you would say that on these. Classless? Which then I would succeed. All right. We'll go with that as being a failure. My Liberate doesn't take effect because I played this after the fact. So that doesn't help me. My What If didn't take effect, so currently I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 recruit, 1 attack. 5 recruit, 1 attack. Draw a card, you may have villain. Okay, I guess we're going to do this one again. So 4. 1 attack does absolutely nothing for me. God, I love it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so there we go. So we got some attack this time. Not a lot. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Scheme twist. She escapes with the bystander. And that's the one I just put the bystander on. He becomes another mastermind. So now I'm up to 3 masterminds. Where did I put this other mastermind? I have 3 masterminds now. Alright. First escape, I have to get rid of a card. Let's get rid of this one. Refill. Get rid of this one again. Alright, we are at 2. 2 of 3. All the masterminds. This is fine. This is fine, Steve. This is fine. Oh, this is fine. What villain group did Thanos come from? Thanos comes from Deadlands. And so does Loki, comes from Deadlands. So this is where I said, Dennis, I was actually playing... I'm not playing correctly. When you ignore a mastermind, they become a mastermind. Yeah, if you let a bad guy scheme long enough, instead of putting in the extra villain group like I should have, I put in the Deadlands because it was 8 cards and you had to put in 8 cards. I figured, okay, it's gonna all do the same thing. No, it's not all doing the same thing. I did this to myself. All right, and that's the problem. I can't get rid of these until I got rid of them, and those were like 8s and 9s. I was going to get rid of her, but I didn't have enough damage. Now I've got enough damage. That's what sucks. Now I have enough damage, and I can't do anything with it. All right, let's draw a card. Then put a card from your hand on the top and bottom of your deck. Let's put the attack. Maybe I can use it next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. If you have at least 4 bystanders, I don't. You get +1 attack for each card you drew this turn. Let's go ahead and do Gamora with the draw power. Yeah. Wow. All right. 1, 2. Yeah. So Dennis, that's the thing. The Marvel Zombie says you shouldn't have more than 1 group with that keyword on it. And in solo, you should only have 1 villain group, technically. But because I was going to have to create a villain group by adding 8 more heroes into it, I kind of felt like I was doing the exact same thing. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We can have a slightly better turn. A slightly better turn if we get somebody out there we can hit. Definitely don't have enough to do extra damage because I don't have that. I don't even know if I have another tech card in my deck yet. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. You made 8 random cards from an extra hero group. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to put in. I didn't do that because I wanted it to be thematic, so I wanted them to be zombies. And I didn't create zombie art for who I was going to throw in. And so I was like, in my 2-player game, my 2-player setup, I have both in there. I have Deadlands and the extra hero in my 2-player game. But because the comment said play it solo, I'm playing it solo, and I just didn't take it out. So, Scheme Twist. Luckily, that does absolutely nothing because there's nobody for that to come out. Now, technically, if I can get that 4th twist to come out when there's nothing out here, I'm actually good, because then no more can escape normally. And they would only escape normally. They wouldn't escape from a twist. Okay. But that's not what I want. Oh, hang on. And then I'm supposed to draw another card, right? I was supposed to draw another card when that last twist. So I missed that. So that would have been the next card I drew. So now I'm drawing another card for that one. And both of those need to tuck a card. So let's tuck. I don't know why. I don't want that card. There we go. And then this one is the second one from. This would be the. Holy cow. So that Scheme Twist would have made me draw into the next Scheme Twist. And then that Scheme Twist would make me draw into this. So that's all that last turn still. So then he comes out. There is no Rise, Living Dead. Now, this is my actual turn. Holy cow. Which brings out Zombie Wong. Again, neither one of those are going to rise anybody because there's nobody to rise. I think we're caught up. I think I've retconned my retcon. Scarlet Witch was doing some kind of timey-wimey magic to cause all those problems. Because I forgot, the twist is then you have to draw another card from the villain deck. Which would have been that second twist, which then would have been Zemo. And now this would be my turn. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so 3 recruit. And then I have 3, 4. You get +1 for each card you drew this turn. Oh, I don't have a draw card this turn. Dang it. All right, so it's 3, 4, 5. So 5 is enough to take out Wong. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw one of them and put them back in any order. So here's my problem. I can't cover Wong up. I can't cover Wong up. So he's going to come back. It won't be an escape. For each of your Avenger heroes, rescue a bystander. Well, that's not useful. I don't have any Avenger heroes. Huh. I don't have any Avenger heroes. They're all these multiversal heroes. Yeah, Wong's just going to come back. Unless this card happens to be a spider infected, which would be my 4th spider infected, or a bystander, or a master strike. Master strike's gonna be nasty. I gotta do it though. I gotta get rid of these guys. All right, I'm gonna get rid of Wrong. Look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Draw one of them. Place the other back. Oh well. So here's the thing. That would have given me +1 attack. So you made it harder. Yeah. I say that with any of my thematic game matchups, right? When I play Marvel United, Marvel Champions, well, not really Marvel Champions, but Marvel Legendary, I make it thematic. So I just put things together that make it thematic, even the characters, so it may not be optimized in any way, shape, or form. So this one doesn't do me any good because I've already spent all my attack. That's only going to give me 1 more attack. It would give me 2 attack. But then I get to draw 2 cards and put a card. So that would be 3. Actually, hang on, no. Maybe I do want this. I think I do want this. So I'm going to do this one. So we've only spent 4 attack. I have 1 attack left. If I play this card, I just drew a card. So that gave me another attack, right? Because the fight let me draw a card. So I'm at 2 attack. This gives me 3 attack. I get to draw. Hang on, now is this? So it says each card I drew, right? No, this one I'm only drawing 1 card, right? So that was 1. This one physically says I'm drawing 2 cards. Even though I'm putting 1 back in the deck, it says draw 2 cards. So that puts me at 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 4 attack now. And then it says keep 1 and put the other on the top of my deck. So this one allows me to draw 2 more cards. So I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to do her. We're going to draw a card, which is just another recruit. We know that. And then a villain may capture a bystander. So we have the villain capture a bystander. Now, how many cards have I drawn? 1. And then this card did 2, 3. And this card did 4. And then this was not. So 5. I'm at 5 damage. Ah, 1 short. 1 short. Right? I had 1 left over. I drew 1. And I drew 2 more. And then she drew 1. Yeah, I'm at 5. Oh, if I was 6, that would have been great. I'm at 5. So, but that's fine. We will do, because we're gonna recruit, so we're gonna do wall crawl. I can gain a sidekick, or I can gain a shield officer. Let's gain a shield officer. All right, so we're gonna take him out with 3. We gain a shield officer. Oh, which is a special shield officer. Play that. And then we get to recruit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And this gets to go on the top of our deck. Once per turn, when a player gains a wound, you may reveal this card to return that wound to the wound stack. If you do, the player whose turn it is gets liberate 3. I think we'll go ahead and do that, because this is just going to be a 3 attack for that next turn. All right, and we've buried the zombie. The zombie has been buried. We don't have to worry about that. All right. Okay, we're not dead yet. I thought I was going to be dead in turn 2. All right. Now, if I wanted ultra hard mode, I guess we could flip this over to the epic mastermind. Right, so let's discard everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we got coming up? Got a little bit of attack. We got 4 attack. Got a draw. I wish this was the reveal. If this was the reveal, then bystander on top. Oh, this, I'm sorry, I switched it around, Dennis. So these aren't the, Ghost Riders anymore. So they don't have the rise. So it really wouldn't matter which way I did these two. But yeah, you're right. You're right. If I was still doing the Ghost Riders, yes, but the Ghost Riders don't get a bystander. So these bystanders are going to help me if I can do both the spider infected them in the same turn, which honestly, even that, it doesn't matter because the spider infected could go and pop. Technically. I wish this was the reveal because then I would know what to do for this one. All right, that's fine. We're gonna hopefully we can luck out into that one. All right, what do we got? Goblin Ghost. All right. Oops. Ghost Racers weren't supposed to be in there anymore. Must have left one by accident. We're gonna pretend that was a spider infected, I guess. Because I thought I did a 1-to-1 replacement, but maybe I didn't. Alright. So, there we go. Spider infected. We do have one guy out here we need to get rid of with the zombie plague. And then she's 9 plus whatever randoms. He's just a straight 8 and a straight 9. He's gained wounds, which actually that'd be fine. Loki gained a wound. I've got that shield now. Each player reveals their Each player reveals their hand and KOs one of their non-gray heroes. Okay, he's killing off our non-grays. All right. So, let's draw a card first. All right. All right. What do I have? I have a villain capture a bystander. So we're gonna have Loki capture a bystander. All right, what's over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's not going to be any of the agents. The trooper, I've already KO'd 1, 2, 3. I don't think it'd be the trooper either. Let's go with, I've done the most with whatever that red icon is, so we're going to say covert. I've got the most covert cards, I think, in my deck, so we're going to say covert. It was not. It was, it was what I said it wasn't going to be. It was the trooper. So my what if fails again. Ah, stupid what if. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit and 4 attack. 4 attack isn't enough. I needed the what if to hit. 4 attack isn't enough unless I take out one of these two guys. 4 recruit. I really don't like any of these. Because these are just, if you have at least 4 bystander, you get extra recruit. I feel like that's a waste. How many bystanders am I at? I mean, I might be getting close to that. I mean, I'm at 2 bystanders. Maybe we do that. Because I'm adding bystanders across the board. We'll go ahead and do that. So do that. Do that. Whiffed on the attack. 4 attack. It was a whiff. Now, we will lose the game if that last twist comes out. Yeah. We will lose the game if that last twist comes out. All right. 3. because there is a zombie in the city. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we got coming up? Good. We got a decent amount of attack this time, I think. So we play her, and that's going to allow us to activate our Liberate 3, which means we get to do an extra 3 damage. Next time, theme Daredevil. I do have a Daredevil matchup. Yeah, Dennis, I got a Daredevil matchup. There's some really brutal combination stuff. So, yeah, especially if you just play at random, or in my case, thematically. You may send this hero undercover. If you do, I get +1 recruit. So if I send her undercover, I could actually cover somebody up with her. And then this, I'm going to draw a card. I get +3 attack because of her. So I'm going to have 3, 4, and then... yeah, so we're going to have 7 attack. We're gonna have enough to take out Zemo. Not going to have enough to take out... well, if we draw a card, if we draw into an attack, we can take out Loki, which is good because he's got the bystander on him to cover him up. Yeah, let's see what we got. I don't know if I'll need the extra recruit or not. Aye. Cards stay in sleeve. No, it is just another zombie. And there are no zombies to bring in because I buried them. So I have done my job to keep the zombie horde at bay. All right. This is getting nasty. So, let's play these 3. I don't know if I'm going to send her undercover yet. Because I'm going to wait to see what I get for this card. So, we're going to play Black Widow to draw a card. Dang it. Did not get my attack. So I'm currently at 3, 4, 7. Did not get what I needed for Loki. I do have enough to take out Baron Zemo, though. Fight for each. My Avenger heroes rescue a bystander. Unfortunately, Season 2 just landed on stream. Oh, Daredevil. Yeah, so I haven't... I watched the original. I don't remember if I finished the original. I haven't watched the Reborn yet. Because me and Audrey haven't had a chance to catch up on our Marvel. Because then I would watch it with her, and we'd have to watch all of the original, plus the Defenders and all that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I guess we're doing this one. I mean, the Liberate counts. I don't get any advantage from the Avenger thing because we're not playing Avengers. So that's fine. All right, so we're going to do our 7 to him. Don't get anything from that. Bystander. When you rescue this bystander, this card becomes a villain with... oh, that's not going to work for me. I am going to have to send her undercover because I need to cover this guy up. All right. And enters the city. It gains the ability fight, KO one of your heroes. Says he enters the city. That means he goes here. So he's now on top. So I definitely need to send her undercover now. So we're going to go ahead and send her undercover to cover them up. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the undercover makes it 6, which is good. I need 6. Here's the Soul Bind. Kill a card from your hand or discard pile. I'm confused. The one with Ben Affleck. Well, not the movie. I don't know if we watched the movies or not. I'm talking about the first part of the Netflix show, and then the Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. So in here it says you can use Soul Bind, but KO cards don't go to your victory pile, right? Soul Bind, Maddening Drive, represents a new Soul Bind. Some cards say things like Soul Bind. You get +1 attack equal to whatever. This means if you played a hero early this turn, you may You may choose a face-up villain card from your victory pile. Turn it face down. Oh, you soulbind with the card in your victory pile. Oh. Oh no, this one says based on the victory, the villain's victory points. Place face down, can't be used for... Oh, no. So you place face down no matter what. Face down card can't help you against cross-dimensional rampage. Doesn't count for the effects that count the number of cards in your victory pile, as if face down cards is no longer in the victory pile. Okay, so yeah, so Soulbound is optional. Alright, question is, how many yellow cards have I had? I don't think I've done many. So, question is that better or this 5 attack better? To play this, you must put another card from your hand on top of your deck, which wouldn't be bad. Or I could do this to get my second tech, which would still just give me 5 attack. I don't know what's better, the Soulbound or this. I mean, I'm getting so many bystanders now that I can kind of always cover up. Except for this guy here. I think I can always get another tech card later. I don't think I have any other, the brain, whatever the brain card is, instinct. I don't have any of those, so that's gonna be a waste. So let's go with this one. All right. Speaking of which, the other Soulbound comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we got? We got our once per turn. We can stop a wound to do liberate 3. And then just some recruits. We're at 4 attack. All right, what do we got? Zombie, which is going to cause an escape. Oh, no, it's not. We don't have a Rise of the Living Dead because I covered it up with my undercover agent. My undercover agent covered that up. So, he only takes 4. We have 4, so we can technically take him out. Look at the top 2 cards you deck, draw 1, put the other on the bottom. So, we could take this guy out, but that would be good to cover up one of these. And that's 3, so I need 7 total. So I could do Wong with the 4 and then hope I get a 3 to cover him up. That's a tall ask. That is a tall ask. And the Liberate 3 doesn't work on him because he doesn't have a bystander. Now, the Liberate 3 would work here, but we didn't take a wound. I gotta get rid of these guys. Yeah, I gotta get rid of them. But I don't think I have any 3 attack cards, do I? I mean, I've got a couple. Or if we do Wall Crawler, do they immediately go into the victory pile? I think they do. Even if I do multiple, I think they immediately go into the victory pile. So with this one, I can rescue a bystander. Gain a sidekick. This one allows me to draw a card, which would give me more cards, and when I recruit, I can put it on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that would only use 3, which would leave me 1. For 4 recruit, I can't do anything. I can do this, which just gives me more recruit. But with 5 recruit, I could actually get this. But again, that would only let me take them out. It's not going to let me do that. I'm trying to figure out how I can do both of these. I was trying to think wall crawler. I'd put it on the top of my deck, and then I'd draw a card. But this, I would draw a card before that happened. Well, this one I get to look at the top 2 of my cards. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna spin the 4 to get rid of Wong. Get to look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Hopefully one of these is 3 attack. What if is only 2 attack? This allows me to draw a card and I can have somebody capture a bystander. So we're gonna, well, I'm gonna draw a card and it's gonna be this one. This is not gonna work. Draw a card's just gonna, I'm just gonna end drawing this card, which would give me 2 attack, which isn't enough to take out Wolverine here. Or shape-shifted copycat, so I'm guessing Mystique. Yeah, even to take these guys out, I need 3. Unless I get Liberate, and I can't get Liberate. So I could do the what if. The what if is probably the better play. All right, we're going to do this. No, that makes more sense. We're going to do the what if, because I know it's going to be... the shield is going to throw me off. I was going to say the wrong thing. Black Widow. So we know it's Black Widow, right? So we're going to draw this card. We're going to play this card. We're going to say Black Widow. It is Black Widow. Oh, but I don't get to draw this. I just get what the thing is. So it still didn't give me enough attack. So it gives me 2 attack. Either way, it was going to be the same thing, right? The only difference is if I did this other way around. Hang on. If I did it this other way around, right? I do this. I can have them capture a bystander. Right? And then I draw a card, which is this one. And then with this, I get to guess what this is. We'll say it's Carter. It's not Carter, so we don't get anything. In the end, I think the net was about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, which does give us our bike. And we're hoping for not a just followed an Insta. I appreciate it, Dennis. Thanks. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the stuffs. Yeah, we're hoping for a not zombie, because otherwise you have escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's not that I don't care about that one escaping. I mean, he takes a bystander with him. Wait, when he takes a bystander, don't I have to do something? Don't I get like I have to get rid of a card? Where's escaping? There you go. Moves. Each bystander is worth 1. Special bystanders. Twist. Where's escaping? Escape. If they have any bystanders, discard penalty for failing rescue. Oh, you have to discard a card from my hand. That's what I thought it was. Yeah. So we have to discard a card when that escapes. Although we have an empty spot, so it's not going to... Well, it's not going to escape unless he has Rise of the Living Dead, because I wasn't able to cover up Wong. So, alright, next turn. We've got a lot of cards that have lots of abilities. Drawing a lot of cards. Ooh, and we got the plus withdrawal. So this might be a good turn, depending what we draw. No scheme twist. No scheme twist. That's what we don't want. Zombie Iron Man. So he comes in. Ambush. Each player reveals a tech card or gains a wound. I do have a tech card. And then Rise of the Living Dead. So Wong is coming back, unfortunately. So again, probably another play would have been better. They're going to escape. Probably leaving Wong in would have been the better play. Probably should have just taken this thing out. Yeah, so escapes. Which means we lose something down here. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, sorry, this goes over here. Refill. I have to discard a card. I'm keeping all my attack. We'll get rid of a single card. All right. So, don't think there's really an order of operation I need to do. So, we're going to draw 2 cards. All right, what do we got? What do we got? So, draw 2 cards. Then put one in my hand, one on top of my deck. All right, so this is good. We have her. So, we're going to say the agent. It is the agent, right? Because we just saw it. So that's actually, that was a good combo. So we're finally going to get the 2/2 on that one. All right. So, dot. And then we're going to +1 for each draw card. We're going to draw a card, which is that agent. I don't care about you, agent. Go away. And then villain gets a bystander. Let's give it to... How much attack am I going to have, I guess, is what I want to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 8 attack. I don't have the Liberate, but we're at 8, which would take out Loki. So I think I'm going to go after Loki. He already has a bystander, so we will just go ahead and put the other bystander here, just in case we get Liberate, right? Because we can combo that with Liberate. Escape zombie. Oh, he becomes a new freaking mastermind too. And he gains the ability Master Strike. Oh, God. They all become masterminds. All right. Do I have 4 bystanders yet? I don't think I do. I have 1, 2. I have 3. Or I have 2 bystanders. So I have 2 bystanders. So we'll go ahead and take out Loki. Zombie Loki. There is no engage effect. The bystander, you may rescue this bystander and play a copy of one of my shield agents. So I can get 1 more attack, which doesn't do me any good, or I can get 1 more recruit. So I guess we'll go with 1 more recruit. I wish that would have given me my 4th bystander. It only gave me my 3rd. So we have 2, 3, 4 recruit. 4. I guess we're doing this one. You get +1 for each different printed attack number among all your heroes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have a full... I probably should have taken out the city. We still have a full city. We haven't had a Master Strike yet, though. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't have the combo with that. Do I have a draw card? I have to stop a wound. I have 2 tech, so I have that and that. That's a lot of attack this round, too. But the problem is, she gets +1 for each odd number. That's an odd number. That's an odd number. That's an odd number. I need Spider-Man. I need Spider-Man to fight against Scarlet Witch. That's what I need. Bystander. That worked out great. All right, let's get this out of here because I can't have an escape. So, to play this card, you must discard a card from my hand. Put it on the top of my deck. So, before we do that, let's go ahead and draw a card. Right, that's my only draw. Yeah, so we draw a card. All right, we're gonna play this, which means this goes right back on the top of my deck. We're gonna play this, which which gives me 3. We're going to play this, which gives me 5. And I don't care about you guys. Go away, agents. All right. So we're at 5, 8, and then another 5. So we're at 13. We're at 13. So we can do a lot of stuff here. All right. She is 9, 10, 11, 12. So she's 12. I could hit her, and I'd have 3 left over, which then means I can cover her up. I don't need to cover her up because she doesn't come back. I could cover her up. Let me double check my math here. 5, 8, yeah, 10, 13, yeah, 13. I don't have another way to draw any cards. One of these lets me draw cards, though. Hang on. So. Yeah, I can draw a card here. Rescue this bystander. Each player with the most victory points draws a card. So this one, actually, defeating him would allow me to draw a card, too. And that would use half of what I've got, right? When you rescue this bystander, choose one, draw a card now, or draw an extra when you draw a new hand. So I do have 13, so I could almost clear out this row, but I really need to go after her. I hate that I'm having to waste so much because I have odd cards here, though. If I have to go after these guys, I can cover them both up. Also, I don't want another scheme twist, right? With these guys out, don't want scheme twist because then, yeah. I think I want to go here than here. I want to get these guys out because I don't want another scheme twist. So we're going to do 7. And then we're going to cover them up with this. When you rescue this bystander, I get to draw a card. That is not a card I wanted to draw. So that was 7. We will go ahead and do this one. So that's 7. Fight. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw one of them. Put the other one back. Doesn't matter because basically I'm going to draw it anyways. So we'll go ahead and draw. Doesn't matter. I'm going to draw it anyways. Because then this one right here is rescue, choose to draw a card now. So we'll go ahead and draw a card now. And we're going to cover him up. He is now buried. All right, so that was 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 11. We were at 13, and now we're at 14. So we have 3 more. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the shapeshifter. Do I get rid of the shapeshifter? Do I save the shapeshifter to get rid of that? Same as the wall crawl. I'm going to have 4 recruit. I can't even buy anything with 4, so. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this. Because now that's going to give me, see, now I've got all my bystanders. I got plenty of bystanders for Black Widow's cards. So, do that. That allows us to KO card. Get rid of one of these stupid things. Yeah. And we have 3 recruit, which isn't enough to do anything except for get a shield officer. Do I want a shield officer? I do not want a shield officer. Do not want a shield officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the end of that deck. This one is going to be a not attacky round, it looks like. It's going to be a recruiting round. Depending what I draw. Alright. Alright, what do we got? Bystander. So that's actually beneficial as well. Because now I can use my Liberate on Scarlet Witch. Right. So. Alright, so we need to draw a card first because I need to try to get another tech. So we're going to draw a card. And then we're going to add a bystander. Don't forget to do this. Let's add a bystander to Thanos. I don't know how. Sidekick. Yeah, why not? Sidekicks usually have something more valuable than a... I mean, I've got the special shield agents too. But that's fine. I'll throw the sidekick in there. Dennis wanted a sidekick. I'm throwing in a sidekick. Now, if you really want to affect the game, you guys have the ability to donate to Extra Life down below, and then just tell me what bad thing happens. To draw a card. Oh, get +1 for each card you drew. So I did draw 1 card, so that's good. So that is 2. I was hoping for a tech though. So 2, 3, 6. Yeah, so 6 and 4. 6 and 4. All right, so we have 6. So that is enough to take out Zombie Hawkeye. Fight. Each player draws a card. Which gave us 1 more attack, which not as good as I wanted it to be. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO a wound from your hand or another player's discard pile. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for me. All right. That extra is going to go to waste. And then we have the 4 recruit. So we're kind of in that same boat because the market didn't change. I have all high-cost cards here. So now the question is, maybe I should get a shield officer because these are all high-cost. Yeah. And it is the regular shield officer. So it's honestly not even the one I would prefer. I prefer one of the special shield officers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Attack. Ooh, this is a good attack round. Look at this. Look at all that. Ooh. I don't have a reveal though. Oh no, but I have this, which means I can put this on top and then I can activate this. Ooh, we got our combo again. We got a combo. I don't know if it's the combo, but we got a combo. All right. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, doesn't take effect. Fight, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1 of them, KO 1, put 1 back. All right. So we got our combo. So to play this card, I'm going to have to discard. Oops. Before I do all that, I don't want to draw back into that. So. All right. So. All right, this can be played because it's for the wound. This can be played because it's just what it is. This one can be played to draw a card and give them a bystander. Yeah, adding these bystanders is like, this is not, now it's almost making it trivial minus the scheme twists. Okay. So now we're going to play this one, which is a card we drew, which is going to allow us to draw a card. We get to liberate 3, so now we have the +3. I don't care about this, don't care about this. All right, so we're going to put this on the top of the deck by playing this. Then we're going to play this, and we know it's the shield agent, so we get our bonus, and then this goes over there. I don't care about you guys. All right, so our total is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, printed number. Okay, so that one doesn't count. I was doing the math. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we have 7, and then we get another 5. So that's 12. And then we have our liberate 3. So we're at 15. We're at 15. So I can use the liberate 3 on him, so that would take him out, and that would leave us with 9 more, so we could take out zombie Thanos. So this just lets me swap villains, not that big of a deal. Draw an extra card when you draw. Okay, so I get an extra card. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get rid of Tony. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw one of them. KO 1. Put the other back. So 1, 2, 3. Draw top 3. KO 1. Draw 1. All right. Put 1 back. All right, so that covers up Tony. Now, I'm going to play this card. So we get 1, 2 cards. So draw 2 cards. Keep 1, put 1 back. Keep 1, put 1 back. Or do I really want to do that? Hang on, let me see how much I had. So I had, what did I say? I had 16. I used 7, which means I had 9 left. I just went up to 10. Would one more allow me to do her? No. Because every single one of my cards is odd, so no. So I think I want to do that the other way around. We'll keep the recruit. We'll put the attack on top because we're going to do Thanos for the other 9. And then she allows me to draw 1 extra card. And then we have 3 recruit. Ah, stupid Maria Hill. Stupid Maria Hill. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow, we're 1 short. We get to draw an extra, so we actually get 7. 7. Do 5, 6, 7. All right. So, also our sidekick was good. So Dennis with the sidekick. Unfortunately, I can't get the bonus, but a little bit of attack. Got a decent amount of recruit this turn, so hopefully we can get something. We don't have a lot of attack, so it's 2, 3. So that's 5, 6, 7. We're at 7, 8 attack. We get a lot of recruit because we get the +2 on that card, so we have 8 attack. Yeah. Not going to be good against her, though. Master Strike. Well, that's our first Master Strike. Master Strike. Always leads. No. So cross-dimensional zombie rampage. So this is the part that's kind of confusing to me, is how this wording is. Because they don't actually call this one out. They do the cross-dimensional party is what's in the book. Where did that go? Okay. All right, so cross-dimensional party rampage on a hero or villain means each player reveals one of their party heroes or a party card in their victory pile or gains a wound. You can reveal any card that includes the word party in its name, hero name, villain group name, or tactics for party. And it says cross-dimensional zombie rampage and cross-dimensional demon rampage can be blocked by zombie or demon in the same way. You can use any card that is demon as part of the names, including demonic descendant, demonic form, okay, demon blade. Happens, you can choose to gain a wound even if you have a party card that you already played would otherwise reveal. Might want to gain a wound if you have cards that benefit from gaining wounds. So I'm trying to figure out, it says reveal. All right, well, okay, I go to my victory pile, I can reveal it. So because I revealed it, and then it says do that, then Rise Living Dead, does that mean I have to then raise this card that I reveal? Like, that's the part that's not clear. Because otherwise she wouldn't be raising anything, right? That Master Strike does nothing. So I can reveal, I guess I'm supposed to reveal whatever I want. So we're going to reveal Wong because he's the easiest one to get rid of. We're going to revive him, reveal him, and then she does her Living Dead, so he comes back. His Rise Living Dead doesn't come out, right? So you don't do it multiple times, otherwise you're just going to keep. Even if it did, the top thing's a bystander, so we're good. I'm guessing that's how that works. I'm guessing because it's not quite clear. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 recruit. We can get our Black Widow. Get our Black Widow. Do I want that Black Widow on top, though? Hold on. I might want that Black Widow on top. I might want to actually take these guys out. Because he's not bothering me right now. Well, unless I get the scheme twist. Hang on, what do I have? I have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8. Oh, actually, I can take out both of them. Yeah. So I'm going to take out Wong, fight, look at the top card of your deck, draw one, or look at the top 2 cards of my deck, draw one, put the other one back. So we'll draw another recruit, put this one back, he goes here. And we use the rest of the attack to make sure we do this so we don't forget to put him under here. To do this one. So this is going to allow us to recruit, put this on the top of our deck. Oh, no, hang on. We don't want to do that yet. We want to finish this before we put down. Okay, allows us to draw a card. And then the next card we recruit goes to the top of our deck. So the nice thing about that just covered up. Maybe reveal, not put in play. I don't know. It really seems like if we didn't put it in play, Dennis, that this would do absolutely nothing. Like it really does. Like her Rise of the Living Dead would do nothing. Because otherwise, what's the point? I could just either take a wound, right? And everybody would have a Rise of the Living Dead in their victory pile in this particular game, right? Because if I had T'Challa in there, he counts as a Rise of the Living Dead. He has that keyword, right? These wouldn't have it, right? Your henchmen wouldn't, but like everybody else in there would have it. So I feel like that would make her Master Strike useless. So that's I'm playing it that way. It didn't hurt me to do it, so we'll continue to go with it. And then we spent all 8. Actually, we have 2 more, right? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we spent 8. We do have 2 more. We need some even numbers, though. We need some even numbers. Oh, it's the cost. I was looking at the wrong thing. Holy cow, Dennis, I was looking at the wrong thing. It is the odd numbered cost. I was looking at the odd number attack. So I'm wondering how many times I could have actually hit her instead. But I have a clear city now. So I want that last scheme twist to come out because I think I'm pretty good. Now I got to start pounding on her. But I got on my average, I get a pretty heavy hand. Do I use the 2 to get a sidekick? Sure, why not? We got Lockjaw, which comes with attack, so I'm good with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we got? So we got our big attack. We knew that was coming out. And we have the Liberate. Ooh, and this Liberate is equal to the number of bystanders in my victory pile, and I got a bunch. So we're gonna be able to pound on her this turn. Yeah, look at all this. We're also going to get the extra damage for each draw. This one we're drawing 2 cards, which is then going to combo with this. She is in trouble. Master Strike. So we're gonna do it this way. So we're putting Wong back in. That's all. That's the way I could just gain the wound if I wanted to, but I'm good with that. All right. Because again, she's in trouble this turn. So I don't care about you. So 4. All right, how many bystanders do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 bystanders. I gotta remember that. All right, so we're at 9. So we're at 13 right there. So 13. Right? That's even. So we are good. That is an even cost. All right. So we are going to draw 2 cards, keep 1, put 1 back. So draw 2 cards, keep 1, put 1 back. All right, we're going to do this one. And then we know this is Black Widow. So because we know that's Black Widow, we're going to do this. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to run out of things on my D20 here. 19, 20. I've crossed over the thing a couple times. 21, and I drew 2 cards. 22, 23. Just reveal cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage means each player reveals 1 Hulk hero card in their victory pile or gains a wound. Yeah, I know that's what's on BGG, and that makes sense. But it's like, then that makes her thing kind of pointless, right? I mean, I'll go with it. I mean, if you'd rather me just not bring him out, I'm gonna put him back in. That's fine. We're gonna beat on her right now. What did I say we were at? We're at 23, right? Because I had 9, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, because I draw 2 cards even though I'd only get 1, and this says for each card drawn. So that is 23. So 23. Now, she gets +1 for each odd cost. Oh, there's only 1. Oh, no, 2. So she gets +2. So here's the thing. I can attack in between, right? Yeah. Saves the attack for other enemies. Yeah. Yeah, the book just says that you gain a wound, but like, I don't know the concept of reveal. When you reveal a card, what do you do with that card after you reveal it? You normally in your hand, you would just take it back. If you reveal a card in your deck, it doesn't usually go back to the same spot in the deck, right? You either have to shuffle or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird the way they've got that worded. So I don't need to play all my cards at once, right? I just need to do enough to do damage to her. So, I needed to do this to get this to combo. So, technically, I only needed to do this first. Right? Because this is 13. So if I combine that with... She's only at 9. When does the plus happen? Here's my question. When does the plus happen? Does it happen the whole time? Because I'd want to split up the pluses, right? 23, 9 to 2. I wouldn't be able to hit her 3 times anyways, right? Because she's going to get +2. Yeah, I'd only be able to hit her 2 times anyways. I was trying to figure out math to see if there's a better way, but no, I can only hit her 2 times either way. So, the Liberate 3 actually only is going to happen once anyways, because I'm freeing it the first time. So technically I'm dead even. Okay. So, Liberate, get the bystander. This is the first one. So, fight. Before putting this tactic in your victory pile, Rise Living Dead, and you can't. Each other player reveals the top 6 cards of their deck. Discards all those cards that cost 2, 4, 6, or 8, and puts the rest back in any order. So, when it says each other player in solo, I think that is still me. Each other. In solo mode, Villain Mastermind tells each other player to do something, do it yourself. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything costs 2, 4, 6, or 8 gets discarded. Discards. 6, 4, 2, 4. Wow, that was everything. Luckily, I don't have a lot of cards. I'm going to have to shovel that in. Alright, that's fine. Go in there. Alright, so that was the first one. And then I should be able to hit her a second time. Alright. Before Rise Living Dead, there is no Rise Living Dead. Each player discards a card with an odd-numbered cost or gains a wound. I guess I'm gaining my first wound for the game. Nope, that is a bystander. This is a wound. Ooh, it's an enraging wound, which is good. Plus damage. Alright. So that's 2 of 4. One recruit doesn't do me anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I need to put another bystander on her. Alright. 6. Alright. Not a good hand. Not a good hand. I get a draw and add the bystander, so that's something. Alright. Our Ghost Riders. Why is there another Ghost Racer? That's way too many. What did I take out of the deck? That's way too many. All right, because I've already done 4 spiders, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've already done 4 spiders. Okay. So if we see another henchman pop out, then they shouldn't be popping out anymore. Or spiders. Or spiders. Scheme twist. So we cannot lose the game anymore from the escape. However, the scheme twist happens. So we need to get rid of a card down here. I think one of the soul binds, because I don't... I mean, I've got a soul bind. I could do it. And then we have to draw another card on the scheme twist. So Zombie Wasp. Ambush doesn't happen because Scarlet Witch is on top, so that doesn't count. While in the sewers, rooftops, or bridge, Zombie Wasp is giant size and gets +2. So sewers, rooftop, or bridge. So she's +3. No, +2. Fight, kill one of my heroes. Alright, so we can take her out this turn, but I need to put a bystander on her first. So, bystander. I'll draw a card. Put a bystander on Scarlet Witch. Draw a card. Play that. Draw a card. So we are at 3, 4, 5. I don't have another tech though. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's enough to take out her, but not her. So, fight, kill one of your heroes. We'll go ahead and get rid of that little guy. When you kidnap this bystander, kidnap another bystander. Whoop. Bystander. When you rescue this bystander, each brain symbol, insight, and or whatever the red one is, hero currently in the HU costs 1 less this turn. Okay. So, oh, that would make her cheaper. All right, so we need to cover her up with all those bystanders. All right, so recruit, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one I KO'd is 6. It's 1 cheaper, but that doesn't matter. I think this is more useful. Hang on, what's this? Oh, no. The straight 5 attack. That's the same as the other card that I have. All right. Yeah, that was a good turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got two more to go after. Two more. This is taking way longer than I thought. I thought my legendary streams would be quick, but they've not been quick lately. Now, I do have the what if. But for that what if to come into play... Oh, there. Yeah. I love when this combo comes out. Because I get to look at 2 cards and put 1 back, and then the what if gets to trigger. Yeah. This might be a turn where you get to hit her. Right. Master Strike. Nothing happens. Basically, nothing happens. Right? This is what we've been discussing, right, Dennis? So nothing happens because I have those, and she can't rise because there's nothing for her to rise. So we get to whack them all. So we're gonna look at 2 cards, draw 2 cards, and put 1 back. Then we're going to play this. We know that it's the agent, so we're good. Boom. Liberate equal to the number of bystanders in my victim. Oh man, I'm really high now. I was at 9 last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 right there. So that's 13 plus 4, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're already at 20. So this should be game. Because we're already at 20. I don't care about you guys. I mean, maybe I do, but I really don't. And then +3, and I did play another one, so that's another 5, right? She's gonna get +1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this time I guess I gotta do math, because I'm only gonna get to use this Liberate on this attack. right? Well, maybe I'm doing that wrong. There's no villains in the city. The bystander is captured by the mastermind. Yes. Did I have a bystander come out? I didn't have the card to do a bystander, I didn't think. She's got a bystander on her. Or you mean earlier? That was just it was just when I rescued the one. Villains can have more than one bystander. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out when are you talking about I would have got another bystander? Because this one here, I get to get another bystander. So I drew a second bystander, and that was this one. So that was just draw a second bystander when I defeated Zombie Wasp. So here's the question about Liberate. Does Liberate carry over? Oh no, it says you can use the bonus against the mastermind whether it's holding the bystander or not. Okay, I can always use it against the mastermind. Okay, so yeah, I was putting bystanders on it because I think I needed it, but I didn't need to. So yeah, that's game, because that's way more than enough to do 9 and 9. So we'll do this one first, just so we can go through the paces. Fight before doing that, nothing's going to happen. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. Put it at the bottom of the hero deck. You may play a copy of the card for this turn. Yeah, there we go. Let's just add some more damage as my copy. And then we do the next one. Oh yeah, rescue her too. While we're at it. And then before putting a tactic into your victory pile, Rise, you may gain a hero from the KO pile. That's no big deal. No big deal. There we go. I don't know how I did that, guys. Really don't know how I did that. But there we go. That is a what if scenario. It's in no way, shape, or form a official playthrough. Because again, I did take out the heroes and put in more zombies, which really should have made it more difficult. And then I had a couple screw ups and all that. Rules clarifications along the way. But I thought I screwed up when I did the Liberate, but technically I didn't. So honestly, this card, that is just crazy once you rescue bystanders. And in this particular mode where I was wanting to put a bystander on every single zombie, that definitely made a difference. Same thing with the scheme twists. Getting all 4 of the scheme twists out, you kind of want them gone when there's none in the city, because then it doesn't do anything. I mean, it makes you draw another card, but it doesn't do anything. So yeah, I only had the 2 in the end. Now, if I would have done the Ghost Riders, yeah, it would have been game over, because at one point I had Ghost Rider and 2 zombies there, and they have the Rise of the Living Dead too. That's why you kind of can't use those guys. The second one, the Deadlands, I don't see as a problem, only because of the fact that the difference would have been, instead of getting whatever the fight effect was, which most of them weren't that very good, and then becoming masterminds, I'd get whatever this card is, right? So I'd get 4 attack or 0 attack unless I have a empowered, or, and stuff I probably couldn't even have pulled off anyways. So either way, that is that. This is this playthrough. Let me know down in the comments. I think Dennis said do something with Daredevil next. We can do a Daredevil playthrough. I think I have it the metagame. I'll probably go back to the two-handed. I like the two-handed because I like building 2 different decks. But let me know down in the comments. If you want me to play another solo game, just let me know which matchup from my thematic matchups I need to convert to a solo game. What am I doing this week? So we're doing Marvel Champions tomorrow. So we'll do Marvel Champions tomorrow. I'm doing Trickster Takeover. So it'll be 2 games, Loki and the Sorceress for my birthday. Friday evening tomorrow night, we will be playing Cozy Stickerville, me and Avidi. So you guys can come out and chill with us for that. And then Saturday is still up in the air. I've got it scheduled, but I may or may not move it. It depends what we decide to do Saturday. So with that said, guys, like, subscribe, donate to Extra Life. I'm going to make sure I add that in there now. All that stuff. Until next time, peace.